Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. Today we are going to hit our next big milestone, which is 700,000. Today's starting tiles are actually pretty decent, and we are definitely gonna end up being one up. And I had this one in mind actually, but I just saw that we do have this one as well. This, however, is actually gonna give us one less perfect. No, it's not. It's gonna give us the same. It's gonna give us this one and this one. So I think, yeah, we are definitely gonna go ahead and take this one instead. Yep, that's great. This one is quite good as well. We've wanted this one over here for quite a while, so that is once again gonna make us up one. Now this one we finally get a piece of railway with some field next to it, so it goes very nice right there. But I just can't justify that it goes southwest like that. I feel like that's trading up. Actually trading down, I would say. I feel like this is a worse tile to get than this is. So we are not gonna be putting it there, unfortunately. I would love to find that and close it off, but this is not the tile for it. So I think we're gonna put it here. We're gonna continue working on these 4 missions we have. This one I thought was gonna be a nightmare, but where was it? It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Yes, maybe. Right, it was over here. I thought, you know, over here, field to field, house to house. It keeps everything kind of nice and simple over there, so that is honestly not super bad. If only this river here had been a railroad, that would have been excellent for right there, but unfortunately it is not. This could go somewhere like this. We are, what, are we up 1 at the moment? We started at 97, I believe. It cost 1 down here with the railway, so I think we are up 1. Now we could do that. We are only 2 tiles away from completing this, this mission up here. I don't think that we are not going to complete it, so it's not necessarily like we need to focus on it. But it might still be nice. I also do want to close off this river at some point, but I don't think this is necessarily the tile. We can get a perfect tile with this, so I feel like we should. I think honestly we're just gonna go with those down here. Where do we want it to continue? I think if we want this river to continue, it would be prudent to have it from over here. So I think honestly closing this off here is not super bad, and it gives us an extra perfect tile. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We do have some fields down here as well, so this one right here is not necessarily super bad. We do want this one to hopefully hook up with this to add it to all these missions. Okay, let's do that. Let's see here. This one is, that's gonna cancel all 4 of these. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. Could place it there for future connection. Let's see. I don't necessarily recall that we have anywhere else. I mean, we could put it there, but that doesn't really. I mean, we just turn it into a field over here then. So I don't like that. I think with the ones here that really like that turn so sharply, unless we have 2 railroads like we have up here with the river, unless we have something like this, I feel like placing them like this, not necessarily hooked up straight away, is our best option, unless we can turn it into a grasslands like here, for instance, if it had matched up. And I don't actually see anywhere else. It just struck me we have kind of few It's not like we have few openings for our railroad. We just have very few. They just concentrated in a very few areas, I feel. Like we have a lot of openings right here. Then we have a lot of openings right here. A lot of openings up here. And other than that, we have one or two here and there. We have one here, we have two up here. Okay, yeah, so I think this is probably the safest bet at the moment. Does put us down to status quo, but this one is definitely a tile we need somewhere. Could use it there. We have so many places I feel like we need this, so I think we are just gonna go ahead and grab whatever we can find here. Okay, let's see. A couple of houses. You would not match up there no matter how we shift it. That's okay. You could match up there just nicely. But what was it? Did we want to kind of be careful with how many houses we add still. At least until we connect one of these, and then we can use a random tile to try and figure out where we are at. I mean, we could place it up here. It's not really the end of the world. It's not a lot of houses to add up here, but we still have a lot of grassland, so this actually lessens the amount of grassland we have. So maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Let's see. I think we prepared a nice spot for you right here for a couple of perfect tiles. Actually, I think we prepared a nice spot for you right there for a couple of perfect tiles. Yes. Oh my god! If only this upcoming tile didn't have river, that would have been perfect right there. Unfortunately, it does. Unfortunately, it does. Now, this is forest and river. We could place this one there. I mean, it is forest. That's nice. Doesn't give us anything. We don't have anything forestry right here with this, in this form at least, that needs to be closed off here. Otherwise, we could place it here. No, I don't really have anything anywhere else either. It's fine right there as well. Two perfect tiles. Forest to houses, though, I feel like we have a lot of that, so maybe we want to try and avoid it. This is not a perfect tile, but I think this is quite okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, and it builds up the mass down here, so it's starting to look like something. I'm just curious. Not sure if we can... yeah, it would have been perfect in there. That's a real shame. That's okay. That's okay. We will find something. River field up there. This is not a good match. Nope. It is a decent enough match, I suppose. Field to field there. The river does turn north, which is the only downside. But we haven't really built too much down here, so I don't actually think it's like a big issue. And it completes a mission, so let's stick with that. You definitely go up here. All this is still not connected, which is also something we could try to work on. That seems good to me. Let's see, we get some more of this. You should match there quite nicely, right? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Field, house, fields. We do have a need for that up here, but unfortunately the other house is slightly in the wrong position. It's a real shame. Also do that. It does close off a house, but it also adds one, so it kind of status quo there. That's probably okay, to be honest. Are we still not? No, we're still not hooked up here. So here we'll create a house field need, which we already have over here. So maybe this is not the place we place it. That creates a triple needs, so that's a no thank you. We probably have a need for this kind of tile somewhere. If you had been forest, we would have had a couple of tiles for you, places for sure. Actually, I have 3 at the moment, at least. We have this one here, and this one here. Actually, what about up here? Now that's double field there. Okay. Well, it's starting to look like we actually don't have a need for that other than that one place. Well, then we're gonna go ahead and grab this one. And let's see here. Forest opposite. We also do have a full-on field tile coming up. Guess we could have used the field here as well. It's, again, if it had closed off the field, I probably would have taken it, but here it kind of just shifts it over. It doesn't really change anything. Yeah, double opposite forest. I'll take that 3 perfect tiles, thank you. Let's see if we can manage to keep the 800 here. 800 plus in the stack. I don't actually think we have anywhere here to get a perfect tile with a full-on field. I believe, do we have over here? No, maybe not actually. 25 away from over here, so maybe this is not the worst place to focus on for a little bit. We can start a row over here. We can start a row. Let's hook this one up as well, so we add 4 instead of 3. Okay, let's see. Just double check, but I believe you're absolutely no good right here. Yeah, not kind of close, but not really. Definitely not over here either. Nope. Well, and let's check the area we have up here. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Yep, let's grab that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. You have some forest there. Completely blank tile. I guess we could start fattening this this line here a little bit. So far this will still yield a perfect tile here, so let's do that. And we do have that field there. We could place it here to close it off. It's not a perfect tile, but I still think I actually like that. There'll be a couple of perfect tiles for the future once we find that one, which is, you know, not difficult at all. We do have our double field house coming up, so that'll be something to check up north. We don't want this. We want to close this off for sure. We don't want this either. Nope. Do we want this? Possibly. Possibly not. Do something like that. That's fine too. Okay. I don't actually... Our river is getting exceedingly difficult to find any perfect tiles with. It's not like super spaghetti at the moment, whatever we are making, so that makes it difficult to find anything, and it's very away from the rest of our empire at the moment. Don't really have anywhere. We could place it here, but I would probably like to focus on ocean tiles as much as I absolutely can here. So we can kind of lead this away. This could also just be ocean, to be honest. We could just lead this away right here. Yeah, let's do that. And let's see what happens up here if we do this. Nothing cancels, it looks like, right? I don't see any red. There's a lot of it. There's a green up there. It is a mission complete. I think that's all good, to be honest, to add it right now. It's not a perfect tile, but we do complete a mission, so let's do that. Unfortunately, this one doesn't fit right there because it creates a triple need to the south. Otherwise, that would have been a fantastic tile. But we can do something like this and then get a perfect tile. Why not? Why not? Let's see, I believe... Yes, we do have something here with a house next to it. It's kind of just going to shift the problem, though. Was there something up here, or was that a river? Or do I remember wrong? No, we do have that one right there, but that is an absolutely god-awful placement. Well, then this is just fine. That is a mission. That is a mission that could be placed right there, forest to forest there. I mean, ideally, we would want to close off the forest to not, like, stretch it out too much, but I mean, it wouldn't look horrendous if, like, the forest stretched in a little bit here, just as long as we make sure to hook this up. Fine with me. Let's do that. That is also good enough. Blank tile. We could continue up here, why not? Okay. Forest and housing. That's definitely something that has our interest. That is decent enough, I suppose. It doesn't quite close the forest there, but it gets it out of there and it makes it a little more simple, I would say. It does not match up over here, nope, as expected. It matches very nicely right there. I don't think we can ignore that one. No, we have to take that one. And we get another mission. That is a small one, so that definitely goes over here. 62 though. And do a little bit of math. 330 down to 160-ish. That's about half, so that's probably around this number of tiles in this one. Meaning that if we hook this up... Yeah, we would want to complete this mission before we hook this up, unfortunately. But we can go ahead and do something like that, and that's just fine. Well, working on this area then, this seems good as well. Let's do that. Yeah, unfortunately... Once again, we get a piece with some field, but it does not match up over here at all. mean, here we could turn it north here next to some grasslands, which makes it tolerable, let's put it that way. Or we could do something like that. What else do we have? We had something in the middle somewhere. We have this one as well that we want to close off. We had something in the pockets, or did we already kind of hook that up? I actually don't remember. It looks like we hooked up something somewhere in a pocket. Maybe it was here. I don't remember anymore. Okay. I mean, this seems okay. Sure, water station here if we don't find the railway tile that we need. We would like to focus on these though, if we can. We could do this and then a water station there as well. There's plenty of options. Could do this as well. Water station or tile there. As long as we keep this for easy hookup in the future, I think we are good to go there. Yeah, now let's do something like that. I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Another field tile. Just a single field. I'm not sure if we had anywhere else we needed other than right here. I know we have a need for a double field tile up here, but obviously this is not the one. Get a perfect tile there, I suppose. But getting a perfect tile with a tile such as this is not really a perfect placement. That's not a problem at all. Do something like that. I'm just, you know, trying to see if there is anywhere where you can utilize the fields. I think for some reason to me that has higher value than just utilizing the grasslands. And I'm not sure I could really tell you why. It has some value here as well, trying to keep everything a little more neat here. It's very chaotic already with all sorts of elements just spread all over. Maybe introducing some grasslands over there is not a bad call at all. Continue with that down there. More railway with more fields. Again, the railway turning the wrong way. You know what? I don't think I mind doing some spaghettios over here. I mean, water station there, maybe even a water station there, or some sort of railway to hook it up. I don't think that's not impossible. Okay, more grasslands. Could we continue over here? We could not. We could create another row, but I don't see why we would when we can definitely get a perfect tile somewhere with this. Such as right there. Okay, what do we have up here? Nothing for this. Actually, with the tile we placed here, we kind of finalized the forest in this area. We have a little bit down here, but other than that, it's all up here. So this is not as much a mixed area anymore as it had been, at least, or has been. And it doesn't fit there. Nope. And it does not fit here either. No. You have a spot for it there. That's honestly kind of nice, I think. Just want to check over here because I know we have some field and forest over here as well. Doesn't quite line up though. opposite fields here. Otherwise, that would have been nice. Okay, well, I'm honestly okay with this. Keeps everything. It's still kind of clean over here. We do get one more bit of railway with housing here. That's sums this up quite nice, I guess. Okay, with this one, I feel like maybe you don't really line up. You are mission as well, so you definitely need to be hooked up. We have a lot of forest coming up. Maybe we could go ahead and start another row here. Could even do something like this, but I really don't want... I really don't want forest up here next to it. It's not going to be the end of the world, but we can avoid it, then let's. And unfortunately, this one does the same. Could do something like that. No, we could do something like that. And then something like that. Okay. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. We get some river, once again with some forest on it. Okay, you have a lot on this tile, so... maybe we want you a little bit out of the way somewhere. This creates like a triangle tile need in there almost no matter, or definitely no matter how we put this. So maybe not down there. We do have some, we had double forest up here, but fortunately this is not the one. I also want to get close to this one, which we actually have not done at all this episode. Down towards the little lake there? Yes. Why not? Lots of forest added, 2 perfect tiles. Why not? See, field and forest, that's a simple tile right there. I don't think we have a need for this anywhere else, to be honest. Could remember wrong, of course. I cannot possibly remember the entire map. However much I try and want to... Oof, if only you had been the other way around. That would have been swell. Too little right there, that's okay. We knew that. I mean, I'm sure there are some people, I'm for a fact know that there are people out there with an amazing memory that no doubt could remember this entire map. Wow, we have a lot of places where we could have placed this if it had been the other way around. So being able to remember something like this, that would have been amazing. Almost... Now, honestly, seeing that we are getting close-ish to the end here, and we are still above 800, but not by a margin where we are like amazingly well with, then let's grab the double perfect tile when we can. Let's see here with you. This adds a few. It's not a perfect tile yet, but it is a pretty good placement. Once again, no. The forest is in the wrong position for up here, which is a real shame. Also does not match up there. And I'm not sure we want the river up here at the moment. Actually, I'm sure we don't. Unless we get the river south of this tile. Because we want this to be hooked up to our mega field network here. So let's just see what we have down here. I mean, there's a lot of forest here already, so maybe this is not too bad. Same thing as before. You do not match there very well. Okay, we kind of want to be careful here not to close the forest off here, because this is where we need it to go out at the moment. This is the only spot it opens up. So let's not destroy that. Honestly, with that in mind, we might want to take the hit here on a perfect tile and put this here, lest I forget. Yeah, let's do that. It's not going to be super difficult to get that one back. I mean, we could technically get it back right now with 2 perfect tiles here. This is a lot of water though, so I would love it up here. Something like this maybe. I would love it even more if we could close something off, but it doesn't look like we can. Mission wise, where are we at? 18 away, or 19 for the smallest one, it looks like. Yeah. Could do that as well. Actually, we could not. That doesn't makes it so this one is not hooked up. So let's not. We could do this though. That's not too bad actually. And it is a perfect tile. Let's do that. I don't think this one matches here. Nope, not even remotely close. And you don't match there at all whatsoever. Okay. Double forest, yeah, so this is not gonna match up there. What about up here then? We still have a bit... No, too much forest. Otherwise not a good matchup. Okay. That creates a triple need and does not give us a perfect tile. So that is no good. This could honestly probably be pretty decent. I think it's okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. At the moment, I think we're just interested in trying as much as possible to keep us above 800, just for the fun of it. Oh my god, the upcoming tiles is definitely not making it easy. Okay, well, with that in mind, maybe we want to look a little bit elsewhere for our, a little bit alternatively for our tiles. We could do something like this. I don't mind turning it south. Gives us a perfect tile. Sure, I'll take it. I think if we want to stay above, we have to make some sacrifices like that. That does not give us anything at all. What will, though? Don't think we necessarily have anywhere that will. This one, we could get a perfect tile here, but that would be less than ideal. I don't think we have any perfect tiles with the tiles coming up here. Not that I can see anyway. Can we make one then in conjunction with the upcoming one? I don't think we can do that either. I think we're going to be down 2. We could hook this up like this. That's probably not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. If we find another water station or one that that's just real, that just a sharp turn here, then we get like 3 perfect tiles right here. That's I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We do dip below a little bit, but that's okay. We finally get a field forest field that we have a need for. We have a need for it right there. We have a need for it right here, but no, that's actually the other way around. Okay, so I might have seen wrong as well. We have another one down here. But this one does not match either. So this seems okay. It does introduce a lot of fields. But I think that's okay right there. We do get the perfect tile, which is what we're after. Forest and housing. Now this is in the amount that could potentially be really good. Look at that. No, there's no forest there. Son of a gun. I was about to... I was actually getting excited there. I was sure that was it. Wow, I completely forgot. There's no... I'm not sure I even knew. Maybe we figured it out before. I was sure that was forest house. Wow, they are really close to the edge there. When you look at it like that, like this, it definitely looks like there's forest there. But unfortunately, there's not. Damn, that's a shame. Okay, well, we have a couple of other pockets around here. Well, then we'll just go to the next one. Look at that. And with that, suddenly we are in a good spot. Well, we are in a very good spot actually, because we are definitely gonna end on 800 here, because no matter how we place this tile, we're gonna get to the goal of today. So let's see. Let's place it over here, something like this. Build this over towards here. That's not too bad at all. What else we got? We honestly also could place it here. Take a hit here on the last tile, meaning that from now on, whenever we build up here, we will be getting perfect tiles, because this is literally the last one we need to fill out to get perfect tiles, no matter where we place anything here. I think I like that. And with that, we reach our next milestone, 700,000. Next time, we will start our journey towards 800. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and until next time, take care.